Welcome back, one and all. We are, of course, Ezio Auditore da Firenze. And we're very nearly done. I've been promising with each episode since the finale that we'll be doing these DLCs. And finally, we are. There is nothing else left to do. It would have been nice to catch that last Christina mission, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I'll say that up front. We'll discuss it throughout, because it is sad. But we have these two missions. Copernicus needs some help, and the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC. So this is kind of just a bit of random side content that I've left till last. And this is the downloadable content after release that I imagine cost a bit extra at the time, but it's now included in this Ezio Trilogy remastered edition that we've been rocking since we joined Ezio. So what we shall do is we'll head over here. So this will be the last episode that we undertake for Brotherhood. The very last. And because time kind of just drips away from you in life, doesn't it? Time just fritters like sand between the fingers. I doubt I will get to play Ezio, the Ezio Trilogy again for a very long time. There's just too many things to undertake in life. So, saddening to leave Brotherhood, to leave Rome. We leave Italy altogether, and we don't come back. I don't think. Certainly not within the Animus. So this is sad. But the next outing is Revelations, where we're in a different part of the world entirely. Asian and Turkish infused lands with all new enemies, all new problems, but the same old Ezio, a bit older and a bit more refined.
Is unchanging. We must change to understand it. Its secrets will only be revealed through a careful study of the truth. But we have been taught incorrectly. Theories by great men who were limited by archaic tools and beliefs. We live in a time of progress. Art, medicine, philosophy. Every day new breakthroughs are made. But when we look to the sky, we do not question. We remain in the past. It is time to remand our schooling, to explore the world as it truly is.
So Copernicus, I don't know nothing about Copernicus. He looks to the stars, it seems.
Please, visit us.
And he's here. This is where he is. This is the guy.
Anyone who wishes to be enlightened, step forward.
So he's trying to preach to the rooftops about his findings, but he's concerned that not many people are interested. Right, this guy doesn't look... He looks sort of quite a normal NPC character, so I don't think he's anything to do with this. Bar a quest giver, maybe.
Who is this man?
He comes from Prussia. I hear he studies at the Vaticano, but his words are unlike any that issue from that place.
Some may tell you to be content with Ptolemy's explanation of the heavens. His mathematical contortions of the spheres dancing around the earth. But why are such complicated numbers required? Perhaps to disguise a myriad of contradictions. You must question bad logic. It is why we live, to ask questions.
Kill him quickly. The Master wants all the scholars silenced by nightfall.
If the Borgia are involved, then so am I.
Okay, so kill him quickly. The Master, so that would be a Borgia of some kind. Is it Cesare? Is it Rodrigo? Anyway, Copernico is at the Vatican, employed by them to do research, but they don't like his findings one bit. I imagine it contradicts their law, and they want him gone. So take no damage during the ambush. Right, kill the Borgia guards. Okay. That's the first one. Oh, there's the damage. Definitely not seeing Christina now. Oh. Right, try and get this guy here. I'm unconfident with grabbing them. Oh, I did well with the sand, but then it didn't work itself out. Copernicus was nearly got there.
Now you die.
He's only got 2 left. Ooh. Five seconds. Oh, look at the skin of a whisker. There we go, just in time. Okay. So we dealt with the guards. Copernicus is where? Over there, licking his wounds. Hey, Nikki, welcome. So Nikki says, smoke bomb could have been nice to use. Yes, there's many things that I just don't feel I've got the Assassin's Creed controls dialed in, which doesn't kind of make sense considering the amount of times I've played it. I must be still on Tsushima time. Let's pick up everything we can. Okay, well, he's licking his wounds because he very nearly died. Very, very nearly. Let's read about him. Astronomer, 1473, born in the city of Torune, don't know how they pronounce that, with the accent on the end. Royal Prussia, which was actually a part of Poland, and should not be confused with Ducal Prussia, Teutonic Prussia, or much later West Prussia. I like the name Prussia. Niccolo Copernico, aka Niccolo Copernicus, was the youngest of 4 siblings. Although he seemed to be destined for the church, his brother was a priest and his sister a nun, after all. Niccolo bucked the family trend to partake in a humanist education to become a priest. Okay, so at first he wasn't much of a rebel. Instead, enjoying the privileges granted by its upper-class upbringing, he studied Aristotle, Ptolemy, and others at the University of Krakow. By the time he graduated, he spoke 4 languages, and while waiting to be appointed to his canonry in Warmia, a rebellious duchy within Poland, he journeyed to Italy to study law. However, rather than focusing on his canonical studies, he attended humanities, lectures, and began speaking about science and astronomy, notably leading a series of public lectures in Rome. Pope Alexander VI did not take kindly to him, and he left the city rather abruptly in 1501, but Copernico had discovered his passion. I'm going to call him Copernicus. That makes sense to me, not Copernico. He was so enamoured with his studies that he applied for a 2-year extension of his time abroad to learn at Padua. While there, he also became fluent in Greek and read many ancient texts. There were some truly amazing people in that time, wasn't there? I mean, they've lasted the test of time, especially during this Renaissance period. All of the artists, then this dude, Leonardo, with his inventions. I'm sure there's a hatful more that we don't often talk about. Why was it so prevalent with this genius? What was the kind of driver? It seems with all the kind of resources we have these days, we should have a few more geniuses. Maybe there are a ton. They just don't stand out these days in the same way. After graduating, he left Italy for good, finally arriving in Varmia to take on his duties. Working as the secretary to his uncle, the Bishop of Varmia, he found time to develop his astronomical theories on the side. He quickly wrote a rough version of his heliocentric theory and then spent his off hours for the next 30 years recording astral movements from an unknown tower using primitive instruments modelled on far more ancient ones. Although Copernicus has been immortalised for his writings placing the sun at the centre of the universe, his theories were not published until just before his death. Some even believe he died as the first copy of his book was placed into his hands. Okay, so he wasn't right about the centre of the universe, but he was right about its revolution around it. Okay. Let's speak to Copernicus.
Who are you that defends without cause?
One who believes in freedom. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Ezio. They call me Niccolò Copernico. I have heard your name spoken at the Borgia court. But now I have proof that you truly exist.
Il Vaticano welcomes you. Yet, you are under attack by its guards.
You think me one of them? Truthfully, you would be right. Yesterday, I was a Templar.
And today?
The Templars wanted me to keep the findings of my experiments hidden. And that I cannot do.
The Borgia hunt for you and your friends.
My fellow scholars? The logic of such a purge escapes me. Find Copernico! But we will discuss reasoning later.
Follow me.
Right. Are we going to get accosted by guards? Help Copernico escape from the guards intent on hunting you down. Reach safety in under 3 minutes 20 seconds.
This way.
Right. Where are we going? We're going that way. We've got to be wary of the guards. We've got to get to a place where Copernicus can get down. Right, there's a fair few more of them there. Come on then, get in there and do your work. Excellent. Right, that's going to warrant a cooldown now. Let me... There we go. Try not to get involved at all. Right, let's try and avoid this guy on the horse. There's a vigilante getting involved, which is good. Right, let's just run straight through. Vicky says, remember the smoke bombs? I did. I remember the smoke bombs. I'm also quite impressed that you can throw them at your feet and also lob them elsewhere. Now is not the time, musician. Now is not the time. Right, we'll stay away from the road. Try and head across like this. Yeah, we did quite well there. It wasn't too hard. There was only a handful of very manageable sentries. Right by the Colosseum.
You will be safe here.
What of the other scholars?
How do I know I can trust you?
How do you know anything? Knowledge gathering is a dangerous enterprise. Easier to stay in place, learning nothing, than to risk in order to truly know.
All right. Enlighten me.
Take these letters to the scholars. They must be informed of the threat to their safety.
Here we go then. So we have a list of scholars that we need to save. We got 100% sync that time. The Vatican do not. Well, the Templars, more importantly, he was a former Templar. That's really interesting. That doesn't happen too often in the franchise. A former Templar, and he broke ranks with them. He probably, you know, he was probably supportive of their ideology when it suited him. But his greatest driver was publishing his information, his hard-earned research. He wasn't going to keep that secret. It was his life's work. That trumps anything, any understanding of a mindset and an ideology. So the Templars couldn't have that. So they have ordered that all the scholars that have attempted to release this information and this research, these theories that don't support the Templar goals are going to get got. Right, we've got 110,000 florins. That is a silly amount. We're going to add to it too, because we've not raided the bank for a little while. Now we've got 178,000. Sparrow, welcome to the stream. Lovely to see all the usual faces that turn out every stream. Makes me think there's something in this streaming. Lark.
Looks rather risky, really.
Here we are, the last stream of the Brotherhood era.
I'm sure.
Oh dear. He's going to do it again, isn't he? Let's throw him off. Right, so we continue this down in this stairwell here. Right, we've got a list of names of scholars. Find the scholar and deliver Copernicus's letter before the guards kill him. Deliver the letter in under 2 minutes. I've got 3 minutes to do it, 2 minutes for the sync. Out the way.
So let us sing for joy. Shall we
I'm wondering, maybe. Hijack the horse.
I can take you, shame.
This might be more pressing if we did it this way.
The Borgia rape.
I think I'm going to do it. Well, I say we're going to do it, but we don't know where this gentleman is. We've not a clue. Target located. There he is. Plenty of time. In under 2 minutes. Perfect.
This is from Copernico.
Thank you.
Okay, next one is here. Full synchronized in 2 minutes. I'm just interested to see how that affects our DNA here. I don't think it will be too much. Yeah, we're so far away. There's no point thinking about Christina anymore. Okay, next one in just a hot minute. Sparrow says, what are you playing after this? Oh, GTA, right, yeah. GTA Vice City. So, I've also scheduled a poll for the middle of next week for the next one after that. And what I did, and I'll tell you now on the stream, I've got a list of 40-odd games that I want to play, that I've bought. I don't need to buy them again. And they're sitting in my backlog. And what I did is I whittled those down to 5 using an online randomizer. So there's 5 for you to vote on, and I can't remember all I can't remember. I'll look it up now. It is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, A Law Through of Spider-Man, Baldur's Gate, and redoing Subnautica. So that's 5 of them. What would you guys choose? Ethan Carter, Star Wars, Subnautica, Baldur's Gate, Marvel Spider-Man. Honorary degree. Find the scholar and deliver Copernicus' letter before the guards kill him. Deliver the letter in under 1 minute. So these are all the scholars dotted around the city. Deliver in under 1 minute. Going this way. Where's our horse? Here we go.
Yeah!
Checking a left here.
Hey, hey!
Under a minute. It's going to be tough. I think I might be going around the wrong way.
Is he an entertainer of some kind?
Oh, I think I failed. Definitely failed. Damn it, we were so close.
Copernico sent me.
Grazie.
Who killed who there? Killed the executioner. Oh, come back out. Right, I want to get this guy, not those guys. I find it so hard sometimes to get into the kill flow thing. Just as I'm finishing the game, beginning to dial it back into my brain. So Sparrow's going for Star Wars perhaps, and Nikki with Spider-Man. Okay, so we didn't save. We saved one scholar. The other one was assassinated before we could sort a life out. Managed to do away with the assassinator. The assassin. Assassinator's creed. And what is next? Smoke bombs, being reminded about the smoke bombs. Sweet, sweet smoke bombs. Right, the next one is either the other side of the building or on the roof.
Shame yourself this way, idiota.
Make life a touch easier. Here we are.
Ezio, I must be getting lazy in my old age. I did not know you had returned to Roma.
So I think this is chipping on a little bit in time.
What's happening? Ezio seems to be
Oh
remembering
no!
something.
Do you know what I've done?
Something from 1506.
I've gone to...
Desmond's heart rate is increasing. I'm administering a sedative.
No. The missing data may be there. The piece of Eden is useless until we have it. Let him continue.
Yes, William.
What we've done here is we've gone to the wrong thing. We are mixing up our stories. That's no good. Okay, well, we'll take a break from Copernicus and we're diving in to the disappearance of Leonardo da Vinci. That's okay. Not with it today. Obviously.
Salai, is that you? Ezio, I must be getting lazy in my old age. I did not know you had returned to Roma.
Unfortunately, I cannot stay. I'm here to charter a ship.
Let me assist you. I know a captain. He's very discreet. Hang on, I have the name recorded somewhere.
What are you working on?
Oh, this? A hobby of mine. Of course you are familiar with Pythagoras.
Remind me.
The brilliant scholar from Grecia who discovered many secrets about the heavenly spheres and our cosmos.
These symbols come from him?
Ever since my exploration of that strange apple, they have been stamped on my mind. I found symbols like them in the writings of the Pythagorean disciples. I am afraid the captain's name escapes me.
The apple has been put to rest. Perhaps it would do you good to focus on painting. You seem to be doing decent work on this one.
Ha! You are kind. However, even I can see that she is badly drawn. And that smile, overdone, meaningless. But forget painting. I made a breakthrough in my research several days ago. A huge discovery. Salai, can you bring them? Oh, he's not back. I intended to accompany you to the docks, but we cannot leave my workshop without my assistant.
Bene, an easy task.
I am afraid you underestimate Salai.
Wait and see.
Suit yourself. You will likely find him at La Volpe Addormentata.
So, find Leonardo's assistant, Salai, at the Thieves Guild and bring him back to Leonardo's workshop. And I think Salai, is his lover, as well as his assistant, and also his muse in various paintings. And I think it is generally considered that he was the base model for the Mona Lisa. So thinking that he has a femininity about his features, but I don't think he gives Leonardo an easy life. We need to find him at the Thieves Guild, at La Volpe's patch. I imagine he's doing some gambling. It's called a roll of the dice, anyway. Yeah. So Copernicus is going to have to wait a little while. We've split Copernicus up, and that does wonders for my sense of OCD. But never mind. He will wait. He'll just have to hide himself away from the Templars. And we're at a different time here. I think we've chipped back to, I think, before he sails for Viana to catch up with Cesare Borgia, I think. I think that's it. So we've been transported over here to La Volpe's Thieves Guild. So let's go and find out. Ghost Mask, welcome to the stream. Are you going to post a new Assassin's Creed on the Patient Wolf? Certainly will. It won't be for a little while yet, though. Unity next. Locate Salai inside the Thieves Guild. Well, we know what Leonardo's into. Leonardo's into the boys. Salai, we don't know if it's his main focus. So He could be with the girls, but I think he's probably more intent on gambling. So the courtesans head over from the Rosa and hang out here and make some money off the thieves. But there he is there. Salai.
Di nuovo!
I told you those dice were lucky.
Fortuna wishes she were as good as me.
Gian Giacomo.
I do not answer to that name.
Salai.
Better, but not good enough. Yes! Di nuovo!
Leonardo, your master, requests your presence.
Let him wait.
No.
Nice hood. Are you one of Julius's monks?
My church is not of God.
Outside the kingdom of God is the realm of men. You worship there, Messere?
Come with me and find out.
It has been fun, but I must go.
Please, do not depart. The game is not finished.
Sorry, but a better offer has arisen. Lead
So,
on, Messere.
that cloak is similar to La Volpe's in its colour, but these guys aren't anything to do with him. This is a new faction.
The 3 men from the dice game follow us. Stay quiet.
Why? Sentite! I am done playing!
So are we!
Oh, we've got some... Right, here we go with the old... Smoke bomb. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I love that little animation. Right. Try your best. Salai's doing okay without us here. I can't see because of a tree. Right, wait for him to come onto us. Said Salai to Leonardo.
I've nothing to do with anything. Take a look. I promise you'll be satisfied.
Right, how we get away with this? They chip around and dodge about. Got to wait for him to...
There is only one man in Roma who can put on a show like that. You must be Ezio Auditore.
Come. We need to return to Leonardo right away.
You do not talk much, do you? Fine. I will run ahead. You catch up.
Salai's saved. Let's read about him. Looking forward to it. So Nicky thinks that Leo might be dead by the time Ezio kills Cesare. He reaches a ripe old age, though, doesn't he? So I don't think that's represented in the game as much as it could have been. There's pictures of Leonardo with a long grey beard. I can't remember what age he reaches, but yeah. Gian Giacomo Capriotti de Orino. Try saying that 3 times fast. I will not. Was apprenticed to Leonardo da Vinci at the ripe young age of 10. As evidenced by Leonardo's notes, the two hit it off almost immediately. The second day I had 2 shirts cut out for him, a pair of hose and a jerkin. And when I put aside some money to pay for these things, he stole the money out of the purse. I could never make him confess, although I was quite certain of it. The day after I went to sup with Giacomo Andrea, and the said Giacomo supped for 2 and did mischief for 4, for he broke 3 crets and spilled the wine. Leonardo may have described his apprentice as a thief, liar, obstinate, glutton, and bestowed him with the nickname Salai, a little devil from the Roman epic Morgante. But at the same time, the two were devoted to each other until the master's death. Leonardo helped Salai with his painting compositions, frequently bailed him out of the prison, and left half his vineyard to Salai when he died. The apprentice even got to keep the Mona Lisa. Either this was true love or Salai had one hell of a sugar daddy. I think that was... I'd like to think it's that. I'd like to think that Leonardo just loved him. And he was just... Salai was just a cheeky chappy that couldn't not do bad. And but Leonardo just was forced to forgive him for that because of the joy he brought him. Cheeky chappy. Here we are. This is the new faction, the Hermeticists. The Renaissance Hermeticists were a secretive lot, hiding their beliefs and practices from the church. Their texts originated in 2nd century Greece, dealing with issues such as alchemy and the proper relationship between man, the gods, and earth. In 1460, the texts were introduced to the Western world when they arrived in Pistoia. A translation into Latin was made by the flamboyant Florentine Marsilio Ficino and spread throughout Italy. So I think these guys are something to do with Pythagoras, and it's interesting because Pythagoras features quite heavily in the story in Odyssey, even though he wasn't from that time. The revival of Hermetical beliefs focused on a heretical lack of hierarchy. That man contained the universe just as God did, meaning each part of the universe was also a representation of the whole. Man, therefore, could be seen as the centre of the universe. Goodness me, that is quite an entitled view, isn't it? Hermeticism was driven underground, for if man could contain God, then what role was there for the church? Benevolent caretaker of choir practice spaces apparently was not seen as an appealing alternative. I've always thought that most religions, sorry, this offends you. Most religions are quite, in the way they approach it, are quite narcissistic, especially when the meaning of prayer. I know prayer has other uses, like it's meditative and things like that, but people pray to God for help, and I don't know, I'm half an atheist, half an agnostic. I haven't got a clue what's going on, and no one else has. But I just find it very narcissistic to think that if there is an omnipotence pulling the strings, that he doesn't give a shit about what we're up to. The history of the universe is billions of years old, and if that universe was 24 hours, humans turned up at 12 seconds to 12 seconds to midnight at the end of that day. We are an afterthought in the whole grand scheme of things. So to think that there is an omnipotence up there that hears us and pulls the strings and says, do you know what? All right, I'll cure your mum of cancer. That'll be fine. I'll do that. He deserves it. He's done his prayers. He wears his Sunday best to church. I just think there's just a stark ignorance and narcissism about it. Organised religion. But that is just me.
God, please let me live. I promise I'll live.
Bella Madonna, I want no part of this.
Okay. Sparrow says that is agnostic, by the way. I think you're probably referring to me saying half an atheist, half an agnostic. I flipped between the two, that's what I'm saying. I flipped between being atheist and being agnostic.
Now, get him!
Ah, someone's after us. Someone's after us. I've got to hold down here. There we go. Boom. Oh, well done. Well done, one and all. Good show, everyone. Well done. Good guys. Don't know who was involved in that. Whether Annetta was there, but it felt like Annetta was in charge. She's our master assassin. Level 10 Master Assassin, and the absolute... in our stable of assassins, she is the pride of it. She's been there since the start. And, yeah. Being groomed for big things, I think. Right, I'm sorry, my hermeticists. Oh, they're pretty good at this. Right, let's go with this then. Love that little boxing pugilist type jabs with the hidden blades. It's most fun. So as far as it says Gnostic, I think I'm learning something new. Gnostic, or is it just Gnostic with a silent G? It's basically the belief that there is a higher being that created the universe and then left. Oh, I like that. Yeah, put it on automation and then left. Quite possible. Anything's possible. But not everything is probable.
Special throne in hell. Would that I could send you. Do I know you?
Right, Salahi, hopefully he's got back okay. Maybe he has not.
These strangers do not quit.
Disciples wearing similar robes appeared once before. They sought an object I had in my possession.
You mean the piece of Eden?
Leonardo told you?
He tells me everything.
I fear his indiscretion has cost us greatly. We must warn him.
Say no more. I know the best route home. I take it every morning after the taverns close. Follow me.
He just looks like he just has a great time all the time, Salahi. Just a fun-loving dude. Gets pissed up at the taverns, goes and gambles, steals from his sugar daddy, starts again the next day.
I'm going around.
So you're going around, all right? I'm going to follow you. There they are. Hermeticists.
How about some fun on the rooftops?
Leonardo told me that he had discovered something important.
He has been exploring a hidden catacomb for years now. I think he came to Roma to find it. You have no idea what he is like. He works on this all the time. He never takes me out. And he's so cheap. I have to beg him for money.
He actually gives coins to you?
More or less. What he does not know will not hurt him. Allora, you're from Firenze. Tell me more.
Don't really want to befriend
Fine.
you, Salahi. You don't want stealing from us. Right, so Leonardo's got lots of information about Pythagoras and lots of ciphers and codes and
Follow me.
clues. So we're going to get deep
Leonardo
in that mystery.
discovered something in the catacombs.
He found the entrance to a temple. Something he read about in his books. I've not seen him that excited in years.
Did he say anything else?
That the temple contains the perfect number. Something discovered by some scholar from Grecia. Try
Pythagoras.
Bison for size.
The perfect number. Do you think that's the same
Attack!
number as... Was it 72?
Taste my blade. Attack! Try Bison for size.
Ooh.
Get them! Attack! Try Bison for size.
Oh my goodness.
Taste my blade! Get them! Taste my blade! Get them! Try this on for size.
Okay. Got the flow now.
Attack! You want to get back quickly? Avoid their swords.
Knowing Leonardo, I suppose he spoke of his discovery to whomever would listen. Did you notice any robed men around him?
Why would I spend my time at the workshop when I can go out and have fun? Ask the master himself when we get there.
Okay, he's been spreading his theories far and wide, and the Hermeticists are interested.
Do not be taken in by malicious rumors. This man is a brutal, cold-hearted killer. We must all work towards his apprehension. Hey,
Salai was an imp, was an impish character. Here they come. It's amazing we haven't seen these Hermeticists before. They're absolutely inundating the city now, but we've not seen them in the other playthrough. A worthy adversaries with their coughing. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. But it was an excuse to do that. Salai, I follow thee where you go.
Maestro!
They took him.
No, he must be here.
The temple he discovered. Where is it?
Leonardo!
Salai, you want to save him, tell me where the temple is.
I do not know.
Cazzo.
Ezio, something is written on the floor.
What does it say?
I cannot read. Leonardo promised to teach me, but now...
Villa. Paintings. He wants us to examine art?
I remember when Leonardo lived at your villa, he was researching the location of the catacombs.
Several of his paintings hung in the gallery there. What do they have to do with the temple?
Perhaps the pages of his research are hidden in one of the frames.
The paintings are gone. They all burned in the attack.
No, they did not. Only Leda and St. John, the Borgia, took the rest.
6 paintings.
5. I told the art merchant that Portrait of a Lady was by Leonardo. I needed the money for a doublet. Of course, now it has gone out of fashion.
A doublet.
Where's the paintings now?
Lucrezia Borgia, in her husband's palazzo outside Ferrara.
Then it is time I took back what was stolen.
So, when Leonardo was spending time in the villa, when he was doing that, when was that? Is that in Monteriggioni? And at what point was that? Was that in between AC2 and now? I'm not sure. Because he certainly doesn't live in the villa during Brotherhood. These markers identify the location. Restored memories. Okay, let's have a look. Teal, welcome to the stream. Are you trying to get the Platinum Trophy? No, I've got the Platinum Trophy on this one already. Way back. In the way back machine. And my Platinum Trophy career is over. It's quite dangerous for me to get obsessed with trophies and my OCD. Okay, let's have a look forward. Now we can continue with Copernicus, which we should have done, but let's leave that till... What are we going to do? Do you want to crack on? Do you want to have a break and wrap up Copernicus? It's probably a decent time to do that, actually, because then we can head off to Lucrezia's villa. She's married now. She's moved out of the papal the papal abodes, and she's got some art that was kind of stolen by the Borgia, and that art is going to give us a clue. I think we'll do the Copernicus first, get that out of the way. So Nikki's confirming when the Da Vinci Disappearance takes place. So this DLC takes place 3 years after Cesare Borgia was imprisoned, and 3 years before he's killed, 1506. Leo died in 1519, so it was much later. Leo is 3 years younger than Ezio. 1519, so he died much later. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get Copernicus stowed away, and then we'll head to Lucrezia's place. So it's all worked out in the end. I mixed up my map icons. Copernicus is the star, of course it is, because Copernicus is an astronomer. We are trying to take care of these scholars. And Leonardo is missing, but he's left clues. It is called the Disappearance of Leonardo. Anyway, so we know they've got him. Expedited post. Deliver the letters to 3 scholars before they are killed. Do it in under 3 minutes flat. Right, come on, horse. Are you going to follow us? Yes, you are. Right, letter 1.
The Borgia are after you.
Then I will hide. Thank you.
This horse just likes to hide around the corner. At all times he's ready for us. He might wander off, he might grab some hay if there's any to be had, but generally just sort of keeps out of the way and just waits. Where's he gone, up here?
Read this and get to safety.
I will. Grazie.
And the next guy. Beautiful horse. Beautiful, sweet horse. Don't run away from me now. It's okay. Oh, he's gone. I'm not going to go chasing him. We've got 45 seconds. Oh, come on. Come on. Flitting between Copernicus and Leonardo. Time zones, all sorts. Let's get Copernicus stowed away.
Andiamo!
Take this. It is from Copernico.
Grazie.
Expedited post. Full sync. Deliver 3 letters in under 3 minutes. Welcome Nels. Welcome Brock. The horse is the best assassin in history. Hiding in the shadows, waiting for his time to serve. Really is. Any horse in the Assassin's Creed universe. Call him. Where have you come from? I'm in the middle of an open field. How have you arrived here? Just genius horses. Okay, Copernicus. I'd like to finish this off. And you are all the way down here. So are we near? We're not particularly near fast travel. Neither is Copernicus. So let's get on the horse. See? Nowhere to be seen. And he's just hiding around that corner. He's just up there. Beautiful horse. Beautiful, kind, beautiful horse. We're not connected to the horse in this game. They try in the RPG era. They try to make a little bit more of an effort to get connected. We give the horse a name, but we can't change the horse too much. Or we can change it, customize it, I guess, which adds a little bit more. But we can't choose the horse's name. Red Dead 2 was the best at that. The connection with our animal. Do you know the second best? The second best instance of the horse, of the faithful steed, being able to customize it, it being integral to the way you play the game, and if you don't look after the horse, you'll be in trouble, real trouble, before you know it. And that game is days gone. It's not a horse, but a motorcycle, but it's basically a horse. And the fact that you've got to... It's vital to use, but you've got to look after it. You've got to remember where you left it. And goodness me, if you're caught between some zombies and some freakers and your bike, then it might all go wrong. I'm not a big fan of horses in video games. I never have been. But Red Dead and Days Gone do it wonderfully. He's upset. Some of his friends have died. The Templars are after him. I reckon his anxiety's through the roof.
All letters are delivered.
While you were gone, I determined the most likely source of these strange attacks. The Master of the Sacred Palace.
Who is that?
A Dominican, appointed by the Pope, who ensures that Roman religious philosophy remains pure. He never liked my studies to begin with. Now that I have crossed the Templars, he has clearly retaliated.
Where can I find him?
Cardinals typically congregate nearby. Follow one of them. The Master likes to greet each one. Perhaps you will hear more conclusive evidence.
So the Borgia's not doing it directly. He has given that job to the Master of the Sacred Palace, who is charged with getting rid of these heretics. These ne'er-do-wells with their research and their lofty ideas that are sacrilege to the word of God. Tail a cardinal to discover the location of the man seeking Copernicus' death, the Master of the Sacred Palace. Kill no one while following the cardinal. Locating the said cardinal. We just jumped over the crowd there. That was quite beautiful. However we do it, we don't want to get discovered. We need to tail them, use our assassinly wiles. Oops, come on.
Life expectancy?
It's a long way. Yeah. Why couldn't the quest giver, Copernicus, be a little bit nearer?
What's the matter with you?
Okay, are we in the vicinity now? No, we're not yet. I thought we might be. It's hiding behind an icon on the minimap. Didn't even get a chance, did you, sir? Right, it's a bit late in the game for me to send assassins out. I'd like to have them on hand for the rest of this playthrough. Whenever there's a poster, let's grab it. God, I really should have looked at the map to find where this cardinal is. All the way, it's probably right over the other side, near the Castillo.
Life expectancy?
Near the Vatican.
Does something ail you, friend?
I've lost him. He's hiding behind this assassin icon. Very nearby. There. How rude. Okay, yes, very near the Castello. There. Right. we can stay here quite comfortably, just see where he goes. I'm tempted to jump down there, but I think that's folly right now. I'm hoping he's going to bear left. He is. He's taking his sweet, sweet time, mind. So this is the master of the palace. Is that what it was? So tail the cardinal, remain undetected, kill no one. The master of the something palace. So his role is to get rid of Copernicus and those like him. That's right, Havocs. You cannot use the assassin, call any assassins during the war machines. But we've actually finished all of that content now. The only content that we have left is this Copernicus mission and the rest of our disappearance of Leonardo. We know he's gone, but we know that he's left some clues to at least find the entrance to the temple that he's been searching for, or at least trying to... I don't know whether he knows where it is yet, but he might be trying to find a way into this temple, and I think we know where that is as well. I think it is. Is it Juno's temple, or is it a completely different temple? I can't remember. But anyway, the contents of this temple, of which Leonardo wants to open, is integral to the future of this story. It's quite odd. It's usually the story hasn't been that important to the crux of it, but it's kind of integral. It's the reason they're able to continue in the modern day. What this does, it leaves a message for Desmond. Seem to be doing quite well and staying away from people on the roof. So I'm going to continue in that vein. By staying out of his way. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Right. Are they going to come this way? No. We did it. What's he saying to these boys' shoulders?
Any news on Copernico and the others? Nothing. Those fools, inundating the people with their theories. We can barely contain the populace as it is. I have dispatched my best guards to deal with them. I trust they will make quick work of it.
I must stop them.
So I think we're following the guards now, right? Locate and kill all the executioners sent by the Master of the Sacred Palace to murder the scholars. Kill all the executioners in under 5 minutes. Okay. Is it one clutch of executioners, or is it more? Here we go.
Stop it! What's the matter with you?
Oh. Oh, please, 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 please.
I want no part of this. You die. You want this? Mercy, please. Just
Kill 6. There's more. Where is there more? Up here? Targets killed 6. Well, that wasn't even them. Let's get up the top. See if we can see them. There. Oh! One gone. 5 minutes. It's going to be tough. Not used these parachutes yet either. Could do with being reminded how they actually work. I think you drop from a height and press one of the buttons to deploy, but I can't remember how. Let's look up here. Oh dear, oh dear. There. Another one bites that sweet Renaissance dust. Continuing. Would have been better to call the horse, but might still be better. No, we're quite nearby now. There. No, it's got away from me this time. Oh, he's a fast one. Next one. Close by. I don't think it's worth waiting for the horse. Oh, go on then, horse. There we go.
Hey, what's
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. First horse kill. Well, it kind of wasn't a horse kill. I jumped off, but kind of didn't kill him until... Oh, there's a horse! Always there when you need him. Didn't even call him. Is this under 5 minutes? I don't know. Let's get at the top. Come on. Here we go, right. Beautiful. 100% sync. Under 5 minutes. Right, I think we should perhaps do some looting here because I've spent an awful lot of projectiles in doing that little mission. Right. Okay. Meeting him back down here. That seems to be his base at the moment, on a bench with his head in his hands. Doesn't seem to be liking this situation at all, and I don't blame him. The might of the Vatican resources and all their soldiers, the Borgia soldiers, bearing down. Clara says you can shoot the poison. 2, by the way. Poison, poison, poison. Can you? Oh, I see. What in the form of a knife? Trying to find the Borgia soldiers to test it out. One over here. That's pretty good. Are you gonna die? Are you gonna die? Take a while to die, don't you? I'm really sorry to watch you die so slowly. Oh, there. It's starting to take him. Now he's getting a bit annoyed. A bit berserky. Yeah, I'm just going to leave him to his throes of his death. Yeah, I like it. I've got 13 of them, so it's a decent little option. So when we play Revelations, I'll be doing that back to back without any break. So my priority is to dial in the capabilities as soon as possible and keep them there. Yeah, I used to want to play games and maybe, you know, have 4 at the same time going on, play 1 a week, but I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to keep a track of the story or the mechanics. It just wouldn't work. So let's just focus on 1, get it done, move on to the next one. There he is, head in his hands.
You are right. The Master intends to kill you.
I will not let his bullying stop my research. Tonight there is an eclipse. I intend to chronicle it.
But the Master hunts for you.
Better to die enlightened than to live in ignorance.
His end will come much sooner than yours.
Okay, well, despite the impending danger and his anxiety at that happening, there is one thing that's going to eclipse that, and that's what is his love of science. And an eclipse, once in a lifetime event for some. How he knows it's coming, though, I don't know. Obviously, his years of tracking and charting has made it clear that there's an eclipse on the way. So he's going to be studying that. Now we've got to kill the Master to make that but a possibility that he can just crack on, do his work, and stay out of their way. Kill the Master with a hidden blade. Yeah, well, we're having a love affair with a horse in this episode today. We've used him or her a fair amount to get where we need to be. We are being sent across this map quite readily. So it's very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. Welcome Oman to the stream. We are about to kill the Master of the Sacred Palace. He has been charged with finding Copernicus and scholars like him to shut them up. And now we need to kill him. Copernicus has got his heart set on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to study the lunar eclipse. So we need to help him do that. It's as easy as that.
Silencing the truth will not stop its spread.
People are lazy. They will believe what we tell them to believe. I have sent my best man to find Copernico. You are already too late.
Requiescat in pace.
Now, fratelli!
I was so part of this evil!
Right. Let's deal with these gentlemen. It'd be nice if the hidden blade was sorted. So escape the area. I could see a better way out over here. Here we go. Straight through. Checkpoint reached. Now we've got to return to Copernico. I don't know if this is timed. I'm not sure.
Unbelievable. You can't just do whatever.
Aman, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know what denomination that is, but thank you so much for that offering there, sir. All super chats will go into a kitty to develop my streaming capabilities. My next port of call is a mixer, so I can actually hear what the output is on the mix. I can't hear the mix, whether it's too high, too low, too whatever, with the voice. But I will be able to once I get this mixer. So, thank you. Aman says, thanks Mr. Wolf for this ACB stream. Well, Revelation's next. Not immediately next. But of course, that's the next game in this series, where we say goodbye to Ezio Auditore. We might also watch, at the end of that, Ember as well. Which is the short film that closes out Ezio's story quite beautifully, quite tragically, however you want to look at it. Just holding them off as best I can. There's more down here. Are they coming down? Warning, remain in the area. That guy is being held. Oh, shit. By the vigilantes. I can't actually. I'm trying to reach him. Maybe I can send someone down there. If I can just get there, I can. Can I? There we go. I'll send an assassin down to grab him.
Is the world not marvelous?
Some of it.
You should not be so emotional. You will find it all makes more sense that way.
Perhaps.
Cesare thinks himself the center of it all. But he circles the periphery with the rest of us. Did you know that the sun is most likely the midpoint of the universe, not the Earth? I see the movements of the moon and stars, and yet I can only observe. So much is unknown to me. This age of reason is but the beginning of an end I will never see. Someday we will be able to influence this world, to exploit the power of human will to harness light and perhaps even travel into the heavens. But I am getting ahead of myself. First, we must see the sun spinning at the center.
I believe what you say is possible.
You should not accept my word. Not until I have proof. Soon. Buonanotte, Ezio. And thank you.
Okay, so we've done enough for his safety for now. So he can continue his scientific studies. He's not going to align himself with the Vatican anymore, though. It's interesting that he thinks it's likely that the sun is the centre of the universe. It's interesting, that theory, and I'm just wondering whether he knows or understands that stars are suns like our sun, and of varying sizes and ages. And I wonder if he does know that. Surely his theory extended to, well, if there's suns, if they're all suns, then they're likely to have planets and debris orbiting around them. So did they think about other civilizations on other planets? Or did that come later? It's quite a lot to fathom. And he said I would be getting ahead of myself if eventually we would travel to the stars. Well, we certainly haven't travelled to the stars, but we've travelled out of our orbit. In the grand scheme of the world, it's not too far ahead. Only 300 or 400 years. Alex Angel, I will say that if you enjoyed Revelations, then you'd like a Turkish TV series called The Magnificent Century. Do you know what? I will write that down and I will have a look at that. Always looking for a new TV series. To queue up. Thanks, Havox. Okay. So that is our new friend, Copernicus. Delivered from evil. For thine is the scientific kingdom, the power, and the glory for the rest of his life.
Don't be shy.
I wouldn't say Ezio was shy. Far from shy. We do see a more calmer Ezio in Revelations, and he's certainly not shy, but there is a kind of more sedateness to him. Oh, the Cento Occhi coming to play. Excellent. Right, to the edge of the city here. We're going to take a little trip. I can't remember exactly where in relation to where we are now. But we need to find our friend. Probably our best friend. We met him through our mother all those years ago. She was commissioned by Maria for some paintings, and we hit it off straight away. And he's helped us ever since. Delizia del Belriguardo. Well, there's no map available, but I want to read that. Built in 1435 by Niccolo III d'Este as a summer house, Belriguardo was continuously added to until it became one of the most celebrated palaces in Italy. It featured stabling for 500 horses, secret passages, stately corridors, marble loggias, don't know what that is, box-lined gardens, and a chapel painted by Cosimo Tura. And if that isn't enough to spark your interest, it contained a succession of vast frescoed halls leading to the Sala de Sice, with its renowned series of murals detailing the Roman myths. To quote an awed visitor, seeing this beautiful palace with its glazed and iron grilled windows, I should think that a circuit of the place would be more than a mile. Of course, all good things come to an end, while all bad things, like, oh god, 1598, the Este family left, and Belriguardo became a stable with horses living in the frescoed rooms. Today, little remains of the palace. What a shame these things die and wither away. Infiltrate the palazzo to find Lucrezia Borgia and discover the locations of the stolen paintings. Do not kill anyone. I wonder if she's happy with her new husband. She's certainly got a nice place.
Did you have an enjoyable ride, Duquesa?
Hardly. I raced across the grounds at breakneck speed for fear of a knife in my back.
I do not understand, Duquesa. Who is trying to kill you?
My father kept them at bay, kept me safe. Now they chase after me. They want my head.
But, Senora...
The countryside was supposed to be serene. Death follows me even here. Increase the patrols and warn me of any intruders. No one is allowed in the palazzo but my husband's private guard.
You heard the Duquesa! Sound the alarm if an intruder is spotted! Poor Alfonso. His wife has gone mad.
Okay. So she is paranoid that the assassins are after her. I don't think we are. I think that is paranoia. We're not here for you, Lucrezia. Right, I think we need to get up there and round. What was the full synchronization? Do not kill anyone. Okay, well, we're going to keep some level of stealth. They're all over there, huddled round, talking. Plenty more gentlemen in here. Got to time this well. So I think that's a haystack. I think we'll land in that. There we go. That's what I was hoping would happen. Gives us a window. What, stables for how many horses? Was it like 500 horses? 1,000 horses? I don't know. But that's a lot of horses. So Nikki says, well, her brother is in prison at this point and the Borgia has fallen. So I get that she's scared and all alone with her father dead and all. Yeah, she must be quite scared. She has plenty of guards and plenty of palatial surroundings.
I am supposed to shine the Duquesa's shoes.
No one is allowed in the palazzo.
Is she going to shine her own shoes then?
What the Duquesa does or does not do is of no concern to us.
What a life this is, let me tell you.
Okay, she shut everyone out.
I will complain to the Duca.
As long as you are stuck on that side, no one will hear you.
I have had enough.
Stay where you are.
Let me through!
You must wait until the Duquesa allows you to pass.
Discontented because they had work to do. They're not going to get paid if they can't do the work. Oh, we're okay here. Right, he's shut himself in and shut ourselves out. So let's head up. They're all down there. Doing what? I don't want to kill anyone, but maybe if I land here. Excellent. Excellent news. I think we continue that way. Is there anything? Ah, here we go. What does that give us? Anything sexy? Some jeweled headdress. Right. Where are we going now? How are we getting out there? I don't think I was supposed to drop down there. I think I was supposed to jump over there. So, here we go. No, we don't want to do that. It's a tricky one. But we still don't want to get discovered. We can head over these trellises into there. So we're kind of going to do a zigzag.
From the Pope himself to watch over his palazzo.
Julius has lent Alfonso several of his guards in return for siding with the Pope against Ravenna.
We shall see how long that alliance lasts.
Let him rest there. I think we can get around before we do that, and we're in.
Come to kill me at last, assassino?
Buongiorno, Lucrezia. Or should I say, Duchessa.
A borrowed title bestowed by my husband. Ill-fitting and barely concealing the truth.
You can keep your life. I am here for the art on your walls.
Redecorating, are we?
I count 5 Leonardo da Vinci paintings you have stolen, and I want them returned.
If only it were that easy. My birthplace, my family have been taken from me. You think Ferrara loves me? I am a stranger, a castaway, an orphan. Your paintings are gone, assassino.
I do not believe you.
Frightening, is it not? To have lost so much? Perhaps we can comfort each other.
Perhaps. Where are the paintings?
Sold to Francesco Colonna. And one to someone who was special to me. Patrizio. He spends his time near Il Vaticano. I kept one for myself.
Give it to me.
Guards! Place Da Vinci's Annunciation in a cart. Leave it outside the walls.
Okay, he's got one. The others are
Molto bene.
elsewhere.
Now, close your eyes.
My husband will soon arrive with his guards, so it is best if you... hurry.
Forgive me, Duchessa.
What for?
No man can heal your pain. You must do so on your own.
Must be getting
Say
old.
hello to the Duca for me.
Guards! Guards!
Must be getting very old. There was a time when he wouldn't pass up such a... Escape before the time runs out.
Hurry, get him!
Oops.
Die now.
Keep going up.
Yes. There.
Oh no, that's tragic. That's tragic. Don't know if I have time to do this again or not.
After him.
It's a worthy experiment.
Fast driver, earn your pay.
Here we go.
Faster, he's getting away.
There was more chests to be had, but do you know what? Let's avoid them at all costs.
Perfect. Route up if I fall.
What a kindness that is. Oops. Oh, come on. Come on. Onto the opposing wall. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to go sideways. And up we go. There's the painting. The Annunciation. Let's read about this. We like a bit of art here, don't we? We love a bit of art. What we've got here. Let's zoom into the Annunciation. That's pretty nice. Beautiful highlights. Ethereal glow to these young women. Angels. Is that Mary? I don't know. Don't know. I like it. I like it. The Archangel Gabriel appears to Mary. Here we go. Revealing to her that she will conceive Jesus Christ. The setting is the enclosed courtyard garden of a Florentine villa. Leonardo made several mistakes in perspective within this composition, showing that at the age of 20 he was still learning. Do not kill anyone. Oh wow, well I didn't figure that, I didn't remember that. I thought it was don't kill anyone on the way in there, but it was in the whole thing. We didn't. So that is good. So Nicky says, I don't think he'd be sleeping with the enemy, though. I think he would. I think, you know, if there was a situation he could get away with it. Old Ezio, young frisky Ezio. He was gonna. He tried to have it away with a nun, a lady of the cloth.
Looks rather risky.
In his younger years. Was a highly sexed individual. Okay, so we've got one painting. The rest are on display, I believe, in the Castello. She gave the paintings to a friend, lover, former lover. Havoc says, Ezio has a weakness with women and should have killed her. She was just as cruel as her husband. Remember what she did to the female friend? Forgot her name. So that was, yeah, what's her name? It's Catherine Sforza. Katharina Sforza. Come on, brain. Yes, there was a debate on... here we go. Here we're rowing. How do we get across? And then get up. Well, we can't. That's what we can't do. I think we're going to snake round in this boat then. Yes, we are. Let's snake round over here. Who is fitter? Lucrezia or Katharina Sforza? There's not much in it. So, yeah, he may not sleep with the pretty ladies, Havocs, but he's certainly not going to kill them for nothing. But she is a wrong one. You're absolutely right. She was part of killing his uncle, though. Well, she was there, but only in the thrall of her brother, as is represented in this game. Kind of most of the silly stuff she does is because of Cesare, because she wants his attention and love. Now that they're gone, she's relatively benign. She's not out hatching schemes. She hasn't got a scheme to hatch. She's just locked in, scared of reprisals from the assassins. Okay.
Not the bashful type, is he? Better have a look.
Let's see if we can get away from them. No, they're on their way.
The wine, however, you will continue to confiscate until it's reasonable demands of our men.
Trying to dodge, trying to practice my dodging.
You are here for the painting?
Yes, Patrizio.
Tale Lucrezia's old flame. Patrizio to find the Leonardo painting she gave him in memory of their love. Do not use rooftops during the tale. Is this Patrizio? Is he the actor, or is this someone else? Is he the actor we saved? I don't think it is. Do not use the rooftops' tale. Didn't read that, did I? Didn't read it.
We're not supposed to be here. Go! Get down!
I hope they get by here in 30 seconds. That's all we've got.
That putana sent it to me as a present. I want it out of my house.
Oh.
We will be glad to add it to our collection. As agreed, the master waits at your palazzo to take it off your hands.
She thought I would be pleased with such a gift after she married another man?
The ways of men and women are strange, but Hermes teaches us that through careful study, both may be brought into harmony.
Okay, you want some as well, do you? I'll use these arrows, these darts. I said I'll use these darts. Oh, come on. Each time I get shot, it cancels it out. Why am I not able to throw it? Oh, is it I can only do it when it's when I'm inconspicuous. What am I doing? What am I doing? All over the place.
Kill him!
All over the place.
I'll feed you your own liver for that!
I was hoping you guys were going to deal with that quickly. Let's try these. It's hard to highlight it. There we go. We've got 8 seconds left. Oh my days. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I very nearly got them into my sights. All again. Alright, let's try and do it. Let's try and do it without going on the rooftops this time. We had a hell of a time then doing it. Struggling to get a read on these dudes. Okay, there we go. As long as we can get a peek from them intermittently, I'm quite happy to just kind of telegraph where they're going to go. Going this way. Okay, let's get ahead of the game. Find somewhere to hide. Find somewhere to hide. How rude! Right, come on, don't piss about. Don't piss about. Where have you gone? There you
What's
are.
going on?
Damn peasants.
Come with me.
I'm going to get to the rooftops again. Oh, we're still struggling here. Right, we need to run. Need to run again, otherwise we're going to fail again. Here we go.
Hurry, I'm looking. You die now.
Quite happy staying here. There. Oh, I'm so lucky. So lucky to have not killed him there. I was aiming for the other guy, but I think I targeted our target instead. And luckily I missed. Here we go.
You will complete the sale?
Of course. That woman used false passion to seduce me. The error lies in her Spanish blood. I know it.
Such untruths you so casually utter based on little more than a name. These countries, these groups make such easy targets for the lazy and ignorant.
You should tell her that, the high and mighty Duquesa. Putana! I have changed my mind. That painting does not deserve to belong to anyone!
Oh no! He's gonna get got by the hermeticists. So this is the
Take
main
painting
dude.
and examine it for clues. Be careful. Human hands aided by a fierce intelligence made that. Treat it with respect. Go.
Man with a fierce intelligence. I'm thinking maybe we need to run after him. Oh, so let's not get caught. He's not slow, this gentleman. Not slow at all. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that.
Run! Run, run!
Whoa, shit, run.
Whatever this is about.
Right, hopefully... Oh, come on. Hopefully he doesn't reach his locale. I've got no more... No more projectiles left.
I know that man. Damn it! Where is he at?
Just need to try and catch up with him. Oh, you tit. Absolute tit. Right, let's get back up. Come on, it was there, he was there. There we go. Right, let's go and loot him. Leave the Vatican district. Of course we will. Let's loot both of these guys. Could do with more projectiles. There's been plenty of cries of of using different tactics during today's episode. And you're absolutely right. I always forget. I thought it was out for projectiles, and I could have quite easily called my assassins, having them on hand right now. But relatively engaging chase around the rooftops there. Here we go. Just here. Well, we certainly didn't get full sync for that. It's the first thing I did, get on the rooftops. Okay. So the Hermeticists are after the art as well. They know full well that there's codes and cryptics to decipher. They've obviously got a bit of information out of Leonardo, maybe? Because they have him in their custody. Well, we have 187,000 florins on our person, another 55 in the bank. 250,000 florins. No idea what that would buy. What the equivalent of that is. I imagine it's just millions and millions and millions and millions of pounds and dollars.
Keep it up and I'll have the guard.
You'll not survive much longer.
Before his palazzo in Ponte, for the benefit of all Rome. Houses presently on the side are to be vacated by tenants immediately.
Right, to the next one then. Keen to track him down, keen to save our friend. He'll be keen to open up this vault. Not sure Ezio's as bothered about that as he is about his mate.
Buongiorno. Is this the home of Francesco Colonna?
It was. But now the banks own everything. We have lost it all.
Even the Da Vinci paintings.
A lesser part of Signore's collection.
I have an interest in them nonetheless.
The 3 paintings were put up for auction and purchased by a merchant of Firenze. He prepares to set sail from the harbor immediately.
Grazie mille.
So recover Leonardo's paintings before the merchant sails away. I've got a memory of these paintings being on display in the Castel Sant'Angelo. Am I making that up? We are making a wonderful chase through Rome to try and get these paintings back. And I think the last one we need to try and decipher it, discern which one it is. It's part of a gallery. Do not be detected by the robed disciples. We'll give it a go. Let's take it to the rooftops.
Why would anyone carry on like that? Beggars on the road's way, but those immovably disabled are asked not to beg directly before the door of the Chiesa of Rome.
Just in time. Wow, we haven't seen one of those snipers on the roof before. The first time we saw one of those was in the Copernicus mission. I've not seen one of those rifle snipers before. Thanks, Nikki. Not to be detected by the red-clothed folk. The followers, the hermeticists. Give it a go. I'm figuring that on the rooftops it might be better. They don't seem to go up there. There's a geezer up there. We do have a few of these. So let's use them. So a painting's about to leave in the harbour. Well, there's the boat. There he is. I can see him. Ah, is this? I think this is Duccio. I think that's who we're going to meet right now. And he is, of course, who we had to beat up and save from Claudia, because he was not treating her very nicely. Yes, there he is.
Ezio Auditore. Come back down to the harbor when I return to Roma. I will show you the inside of my ship. Living in this third-rate city instead of beautiful Firenze? How low you have sunk.
Duccio, we are not children anymore.
Look around. I have help this time, and you are all alone.
I am warning you.
Well, we are only talking, are we not? I see this place has worked its magic on your sister. She did not want to open her legs in Firenze. But now, she is the Madame of Rome.
There we go.
Cazzo! Why are you just standing there? Hit him! You can hit me,
Right, go on
but
then.
that does not mean Firenze will take you back.
Gonna beat up his burly friends first, though.
Getting punishment shall reward your crimes.
Dirty Roman!
Don't think we kill him, though, do we? We don't kill him.
Down with you, tyrants!
The crowd are loving it. They're loving the spectacle. I like a street fight as well. Don't like to be involved. But if there's an argument going on, a little kerfuffle in the street, I will stand and watch to its conclusion. Such a nosy bastard. And now,
Your father pretended to be one of us, but we all knew you were outsiders.
cheeky little devil.
Get him!
Right, I'm going to chase. I'm bringing all these men with us, I believe. I imagine we're going to have to fight him again. Duccio. He's in Rome right now. Last time we met him, he was in Florence.
You are going to shut your mouth and give me what I want. The 3 Da Vinci paintings.
One is on the boat. The other 2 were sold to a cardinal. He is displaying them for high-ranking members of the church.
How do I get in?
How should I know? Go ask your whore of a sister. I am sure she has slept with
Why?
a couple of cardinals.
Why would you do that? You absolutely know you're going to get your lights put out. Duccio. We meet him once more in the next game in the Ottoman Empire. After breaking things off with Claudia Auditore, records indicate that Duccio's marriage into the Pazzi family was cut short by their exile following the conspiracy of 1478. Rebounding with several substantial donations to the textile guild, Duccio became a wool trader, exporting Florentine products across Italy. He was not exactly well liked by the business world. The rotund man who sold me the silks tried to charge me more florins than the silks were worth, considering me to be uneducated in textile prices. I took him for a rube and purchased only red silks, which fetch a far higher price at market. Now who's the ignorant one? Wrote one wool merchant in Siena, presumably speaking about Duccio, and who is referenced several more times in the man's books under various monikers such as Stooge, Pig, and Son of a Whore. Roman shipyard manifests indicate that Duccio bought a small ship in 1490, presumably in an attempt to become an alum trader. Unfortunately, the boat he owned was too small for alum trading, which required a large ship to be profitable. His records book shows little to no profit for the years of 90 to 96. In 97, he ceased to carry alum, instead transporting a variety of goods between cities. Some small success was achieved smuggling forbidden merchandise out of Florence during Savonarola's rule. That's quite a good idea. All the things that were being destroyed. Ultimately, his luck turned sour. And he died penniless in 1520. Medical records are unclear, but his death seems to have resulted from rabies after a Roman dog attacked him in search of food. Locate the painting on the boat. So I'm not to be found by the Hermeticists.
He was to come here after examining another Da Vinci painting near Il Vaticano. Imagine, once we open the temple, the true Renaissance will be upon us, and the teachings of Hermes will be known to all men. Patience, brothers. Soon we will reveal the secrets of this painting.
Let's try and get out the back, she said, so we don't get seen. Okay.
Where did he go? Could be our man. Better have a look. I've lost it. Hold on. That one is very familiar. Go to hell, Kanya!
Nope. Yeah, sync failed. Alright. Let's get them then. There we go. It's a shame they saw us, but there we go. I think that is a glitch. That is Duccio still kicking about, and I think we're over that now. So that stays there, I believe. It's quite a significant glitch, really. Lady with an ermine. It's a Ferris, isn't it? An ermine? The model of this portrait by Leonardo is Cecilia Gallerani, the mistress of Ludovico Sforza. Sparrow using poison or daggers, holding down to get multiple enemies. Yes.
I should find a way to stay in shape too.
We need to spin round to the other side. Sparrow thinks that's an eyewitness. Well, let's go and have a look.
To hell with this!
Is that not Duccio?
You can't just do what
Is it an eyewitness? Yeah, it's not Duccio, is it? Yeah, you're right. I thought that was a glitch. Right, onwards to the next place. I think this is the exhibition for the last painting.
or other complaints to the office of the receiver of complaints.
Oh, so we're notorious at 75% now. And we've killed him, so that went. Sparrow says there's no glitches in AC, silly. Of course there's not. Not in any of them. Courtesans, my ladies. How the devil are you this day? Let's get a clean bill of health then on the notoriety front.
Dio del cielo, he hurt someone.
Ah, speaking of courtesans, we get to mix with them once more.
Buongiorno. Have you ladies heard of an art viewing somewhere in the city?
You have returned to Roma.
With just enough time to visit you.
Ezio, do not lie to me.
I need to get inside the private showing of the Vinci paintings.
There is a viewing at the Castel Sant'Angelo later today.
Dear Claudia.
You will need an invitation. Fortunately, I know where you can procure one. It will give you access to the lower floors. Only cardinals are allowed higher.
I knew I could count on you.
Si. Some of my girls will accompany you. Buona fortuna, and don't get caught.
It's a shame we don't see her in more of an assassin state. Oops. I just failed that one. I pressed cancel by accident. We've got to do it all again. See if we can skip it.
Buongiorno. Have you ladies heard of...
Skip cinematic? We can. Retrieve the invitation to the art exhibition inside the nobleman's courtyard without getting caught. Do not let the guards discover any dead bodies inside the restricted area. Without getting caught. Alright, so hide the dead bodies. Meet the courtesans near the nobleman's palazzo. Oh, don't want to stay away from these hermeticists. Don't want them to discover us. Just cause fights, and fights we don't need right now. We're focused on the final piece of this jigsaw, which is one last piece of art.
Come to worship or on their travels. The office of the Chancellor.
No, signori. Here you pay extra for the added value, included in every transaction.
Here we go.
In honor of his immense good fortune.
It's not him.
The huge profits expected against loans to the Colonna and Orsini families will be celebrated.
He needs to get on the boat.
The latest hat bag. The Colonna family wishes it to be known a great tourney will be held this Saturday in the field beyond San Lorenzo Fuori le Mura. These prizes for all games.
There it is behind there. And I think... Retrieve the invitation hidden in the chest without being detected. Do you know what? I remember doing this for the full sync for the Platinum. And I struggled, so I'm... Do not let the guards discover any dead bodies. There we go. And that's why I struggled.
Did he get clear? Which way?
There's the poison.
Ma'am!
I don't see him anymore.
Over the other side of this is what we're after.
Don't worry.
We were detected.
I see him.
That's unfortunate. Let's give that another go. Maybe if we head around this way, we might be able to steer clear a bit more. Here we have what we need.
The invitation is not here.
No, we don't.
I will deliver it to Signori.
Now we're going to chase after this fool. Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him. Don't get in my way, folk.
Not getting past me. He won't escape.
Meta sister in our way, we don't want that. Come on. One of those wankers. So we need to tackle him. I'm wondering. He got through. Try again. Oh, come on.
Your death will not be swift. Just right, strong. Don't worry, you won't get far.
We're not to kill him, are we?
I'm with you.
Got it.
Got him. Just in time.
Get it.
Clear the area. Don't get caught. In fact, let's take the scenic route. There we go. They discovered the dead bodies. That was a given. It's actually really hard. I remember that was one of the more difficult ones for me, to do that without being discovered. I remember doing it over and over again. Right, where to next? Just here. We need to go and to the gallery, to the show, to the exhibition. Let's get ready for that. Right. Very nearby. So let's head back. Oh, look, it's a very wide turning circle here. Ridiculously wide. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Right. They're going to get us in.
Come with me. Once we get inside, I will mark the paintings for you to steal. Bring them to Leonardo's workshop. Capito?
Invitation?
Here.
Oh, my. Come back soon. I hope.
Locate Leonardo's painting at the art exhibition and mark them while remaining undetected. Do not use any type of ranged weaponry. Seems a fairly straightforward one. Doesn't look like we're okay to roam around, it seems, as well. Maybe there might be certain areas where we're less able to.
What?
Oh, can't get near it. Sorry, can't get near it.
You're obviously quite
Fair
the wit.
enough.
I'm considered a funny man too, you know. Stop, or I'll rip your spine out one notch at a
How
time.
dare you? I have not seen an Annunciation from this angle before.
The composition suffers, I feel. The light of God is not properly expressed. It does not move me.
You are truly stuck in your ways, my friend.
So do I need to analyse the painting? Oh no, this one. This particular one.
Hey! You need a beating?
Okay.
What on earth have you been drinking?
You're going to make it difficult for me, are you? Well, I haven't got any smoke bombs. So that's not a thing. Let's move away until he's bored. There we go. Maybe if we move back before he gets to his post, we can go and look at it.
Merda. It seems some people are harder of hearing than others. Give me a reason not to
Come
throw
into
you in
here.
cell. Ha, if I did that, you would thank me for feeding you and giving you a roof. Not in this company.
Move away. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we had to do it without killing anyone, but looks like it's going to be okay.
What has taken you? This can only be the devil's work. Someone will get hurt.
Everyone else is busy. That's good. No ranged weapons. That's what Nicky said.
The upper floors are now open to the cardinals who wish to see additional expressions of devotion.
That's why it was hard. Enter the Castello. Is this the way? Or is there a better way? No, this isn't the way this time. Where is the entrance? Do we have to find a special entrance? No, here we are. Here's the open doors. Are we just allowed in willy-nilly? Or do we need to... Yes, it is restricted, this area. Let us go. I think it might be... Should I kill them? Didn't see, did he? I might just check them for various things that I might use. No, he's a big boy to pick up, isn't he? by mistake. Smoke bombs, that's what I was after. Okay, we can get up this way. This is where we dropped Katerina Sforza down when she was injured by Lucrezia. She took a pipe to her leg, I think. Just in time there, right in the guts, between the armours. And again. Oh, that's beautiful, right to the neck. Beautiful bit of death. Locate the painting with eagle vision. Detected. I thought I would have had time to grab him with the hidden blade there, but alas, no. It's not going to be as easy as that, is it? That's not the painting. Oh, that could be the painting. Approach the painting to market. Maybe we could throw some soup over it. That's probably a good way of marking it, isn't it? Nice bit of soup. Right, escape the area.
Man.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to search your undergarments. This the way? I'm hoping this is the way out. I think we've just got to get out, haven't we? That's all it took. Just one backhanded swipe. And the best way out is what? Yeah, it could be this way. Just hopping over the walls. Let's see if that's a viable way of getting over. Maybe doing a header into the water. I think it is.
Be on the lookout for a thief!
There we go. Saint Jerome in the wilderness. Let's read about this one. We haven't read about all of them. The unfinished work of Leonardo portrays Saint Jerome in the Syrian deserts where he lived as a hermit. Yeah, it does look unfinished, doesn't it? I like where it was going, though. There's a lion. There's a sort of emaciated man. I liked where it was going. Nice composition. Again, failed to get the synchronization it deserved. But there we go. We have given up on Christina. Well, you may not have, but I've given up on Christina. I've noticed how little each time we get synchronization, how little it ticks up towards 75%. So not to be.
I'll have the guard on you, fit.
What did David Scott in?
Right, what next? We have all the paintings. We've just got to give it a bit of study now. To find the clues that Leonardo left. And I imagine that's the clues to the temple, so maybe Leonardo has taken them to the temple. They know where it is.
Hey, when do you think?
Yeah, there is this L on the map. Is it nearby? I think we've got all the things we need to grab from Leonardo. Anyway, it would be quite odd to meet Leonardo for a new weapon and then he was actually kidnapped. Yeah, just popped out from the kidnapping to give you this weapon. Hope you enjoy it.
Have you found anything?
Nothing is there. No pages, nothing.
That cannot be. Something must be special about them. Think.
I'm done thinking. These paintings are a blank slate.
Salai. Doesn't Leonardo conceal his research?
He frequently writes backwards. Ezio, he also experimented with inks, including an ink that vanishes. But we can't see invisible ink. Can we? Ezio, use your gift!
You know about that too?
Leonardo. Weak at the knees for Salai. Piece Leonardo's hidden drawing back together to discover the entrance to the catacombs containing the Pythagorean temple. Discover the location of the catacombs in under 5 minutes. Okay. Clues found. Zoom. We've got to find said clues.
There are drawings on the painting.
Bits of the map. Bits of the map.
We were right!
Let's just do this in quadrants. There's another one there.
Found another.
Do this in quadrants and then do the puzzle. So we know how good I am at those.
This one has been searched entirely. One drawing
that?
here.
Probably the best way to do it, considering there's going to be... Well, there's only one more. There's only one more. There we go.
There were two in this one as well.
Here's our mate. Just two in there as well. Where are you going to reside then, map pieces? Don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. Not sure in that regard. Well,
I see a drawing.
I guess the places to look would be on the kind of things that draw your eyes. I bet there's another one on the eye on the lion. There we go. So maybe next time we'll just straight away look for the obvious places that it might be. So there's two more here. So there's bound to be one on that.
I found
Is there one on the ferret? On the ermine? No, that's just right by our eyes. There we go.
I found 2 drawings.
And the last one over here. On this handsome-looking gentleman. But it's in his hair, in his mullet. Nope. But it's down here. There.
Got one.
Next one, maybe he's looking at it there, yes.
You have finished with that one, I see.
Right, map pieces, let's look at them.
I have found all the images. They seem to fit together.
Draw them already.
Bring me paper and ink.
Is that a map? Show me the entrance.
I must first position its pieces.
Wait. What about the burned paintings?
It is likely the missing parts will not be needed.
Care to bet on that?
No.
Okay. So let's... Some pieces that were lost in the villa fire. Okay, how are we gonna... So the good thing about this, there's a border. So that doesn't fit. The corners... Any more corners? There's one there. Well, that's north. That's usually at the bottom, is it? No, let's try that. Oh, that works. That looks like it might continue there, for example. Nope. Nope. So that might be on the side. There we go. Puzzles, puzzles. Lots of puzzles. Beautiful puzzles, sir. This... This there, yes. Could be up there, look. Getting more clearer now. Piss off, timer. You beastly timer. Beastly timer. I was very close. Okay, well that's our location. Some of the pieces were lost in the villa fire.
Here, the entrance to the catacombs.
Go. Bring him back to me.
Hang on, old friend. I am coming.
Do a level best, Salai. You sit tight. I was almost tempted to just throw him a few florins. Throw him a couple of florins. Just say, get yourself to the tavern. Chill your nerves. Calm yourself. We've got this from here. So we have the location. The entrance, I believe, to their hidey holes.
They cannot catch him. He is too good. Yet it
The hand that deals in death so far.
Here! Hey!
Snake round. It's a difficult place to get on a horse and start moving. Should really look at the map to see where we are. Going around in circles, that's what we're doing.
Crossing the road with the Lake of San Duarte will be blessed by the bringing out of Giotto's ascension.
It was just here. Very, very nearby.
Several Rioni will
Ah, there's the entrance. Okay. He's being looked after by the Hermeticists. Hope he's being looked after. I think we'll probably find he's not. Into this tomb. Hold after a few successful attacks to activate an execution. Nice little cutscene there. Nice bit of detail. These bodies are open in there. Do not lose any health squares. Well, don't hold your breath. Rescue Leonardo. So this is a new tomb. We've not been in here. I don't think we're descending to the same tomb as the apple. I think this is a different one altogether. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Trust is a terrible thing. You are betraying mine.
So they know Leonardo. The ideals that we hold dear. So round there, round there.
Tell me where the
Save our
entrance
boy.
is.
I've got to hurry because he is going to get beaten and beaten. We've got to be careful.
Why seek knowledge without putting it to use? We have the chance to fashion a better world. One in which we have the freedom to shape our own destiny.
And what if I choose not to be a part of your vision?
That is foolish. Do you not see? We can
Maybe up
banish
here.
ignorance. Free people from their social classes and kingdoms, from their animal emotions. Everyone will have the truth at their grasp.
Beating me down here in the dark enlightens the people of Italia?
The Pythagorean unifier is in the temple. We both know it. That number is capital
I think
major.
we've got to get up
All
here.
things. It is the source. With it, we can open the minds and souls of men. We can fill them with knowledge.
As above, so below.
That is the Hermetic vow. Together we will make mankind into gods. Now show me the entrance.
As above is below. Together we'll make mankind into gods. That's interesting.
How could I?
You know mankind's wants and needs. I assume discovering the location of a simple hidden entrance would be an easy feat.
Where is it?
Guess.
I am finished with your obstinacy. Procedete!
Stop!
Ezio
That's our boy.
You who arrested Cesare Borgia, who stopped the spread of Roman ignorance, convince our friend Leonardo to open the temple and usher in the golden age of mankind.
Should I persuade our friend by kicking him? Or would you rather I used my knife?
On the contrary, there is nothing I would like more than an amiable solution. Help Leonardo see reason. With the Pythagorean unifier, we will remake humanity together.
Not under my creed.
Then the revolution will begin without you. Ucciderlo!
Pythagorean unifier. Oh, so
You won't escape! Leonardo, I must know!
take a few of them out. Got my double assassination. That's excellent.
Got you now!
Get this hammer out for another turn. There we go.
Go! Stop him!
That's our way up. Thank you ever so much.
Foolish.
Right, there was a comment a while back talking about the outfits, and yes, you're right. We won't get the chance to wear our white armor once more. We can wear the Florentine noble attire. If I equip was after foiling Rodrigo's plot in Venice. The cape is merely cosmetic. Does that put our... No. We can't choose our old outfit, curiously.
Leonardo, I must know!
Well, I think... Are these new guys that have just dropped down? Very curious.
Please, for the future of mankind!
They're all fine. It's weird that restarted, wasn't it?
Go! Stop him!
Very strange.
Very foolish.
Okay, here we go.
Stay away from me, assassino! We are all the same underneath, yet these people persist in their witch hunts. You intend to banish us back to our primitive origins!
Let's hear him out.
Against Venezia! Venezia against Roma! Ignorant group against ignorant group forever! Is that what you want?
Quite progressively thinking. So they're thinking of this higher intelligence, higher knowledge that they're seeking, that kind of eclipses all of the current wars and scuffles and power struggles.
You... an assassin? The enemy of knowledge?
One must choose to search for truth. Forcing it on others accomplishes little.
These lost people... warring kingdoms... I would have ended their suffering.
Che tu possa conoscere la verità nella morte. Requiescat in pace.
Saved our boy.
Come, let us leave this place.
We cannot, Ezio. Not without reaching the final room of the temple.
You are hurt.
I will be fine. If that number is left intact, we risk another madman discovering it.
That's not what he's worried about. He is rapture.
Take that torch. I will lead the way.
Of finding out what it's all about. He studied it so long. He wants the knowledge, or the gratification of completing his task.
Thank goodness I sent Massimo to look for my paintings. It delayed their progress significantly.
Okay. So they were hunting, they were mining, burrowing, excavating. They could not get in because they did not have the special number.
The Pythagoreans believed that the soul moved through cracks in the earth. Like a beam of light, it ignites fire, which symbolizes knowledge.
Now this is quite a lengthy process, this, as I remember. So let's play this by the numbers. Heading up there, that's where we're heading. Thank you, game. Very gracious with the cameras. Very gracious. Guiding us almost without us knowing which way to go.
Now I can get back up here.
You are almost there!
Easy for you to say.
Well, snake round. And up we go. I don't think we can get over there. Maybe we can. Yeah, we can. Is that the third and final? I think it is. That's given us access.
We must continue onward!
And continue we will.
I suppose Salai is out having fun spending my hard-earned florins.
He is safe at home.
I am relieved. About the florins, of course.
You do not need to lie to me. Salai fits you. I approve.
I am...
Leonardo da Vinci at a loss for words. That is a first.
The progressive mindset of Leonardo. He doesn't need to hide who he is from him. He gets it. What a lovely phrase that is as well. He fits you.
This room could use some light. Do you hear that? The sound of wind.
So a series of rooms that we've
The
got
Pythagoreans believed all the forces of nature could be whittled down to numbers. Mathematica can then act on nature, allowing man to harness nature's power.
Everything can be whittled back down to numbers. So that stops the wind. Changes the wind to that direction.
Now I can get back up here.
And we continue on. Yeah, so when I tell the story of Odyssey, which will be a way off, when I tell the story of Odyssey, I can perhaps refer to this jump across, because that's Pythagoras, isn't it, in Odyssey? Somehow I can refer to it.
The wheel is turning. You are channeling the air. Keep going.
We shall keep going.
Route up if I fall.
There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Even more beautiful. Messed it up. But there is a route up if he falls. Take it a bit slower this time. What did I say? Take it a bit slower this time. Take your button off when you land. I didn't mean to do that. But it works out. Now, surely... here we go. There we are. The last one? I think it is.
Only one final room before we reach the center.
So that's 2 of 3 done. Right, I'll let you go first with your light while I grab this, see what it is. Not that we're going to use it, not that we need it. Just out of interest, aconite.
How unexpected. Delightful.
A fire of knowledge.
Correct. Harmony was achieved for the Pythagoreans when multiplicity became unity, when many thoughts combined to form one original idea.
Intriguing, Leonardo. He's done a lot of study on them, hasn't he? Here we go. Somehow we've got to get up there. Starting here. Starting there. Sometimes it can be quite tiresome when you press the wrong buttons. Letting this lava reach the middle
How enlightening.
of the room.
Very funny.
Okay. Across we go. Three rooms. And we're very nearly done. The final one. Boom. I think we've got one more left though. One more lever. And then we will find the secrets. And I think both Ezio and Leonardo react to it in a quite amusing way. There's two more. They react to the information they get in quite an amusing way. They almost immediately know, and Ezio knows by now, that the information here isn't for him. He doesn't wonder about the ones that came before, it seems. His concerns are immediate. And when he sees that stuff, that information, he kind of already knows it's for this Desmond guy, whoever he is. And it's quite cool and also quite sad that he's literally just a messenger, a kind of oblivious messenger to to Desmond. That's his role. Desmond's role is ginormous in comparison. And he accepts that. His is not to reason why. His is to do as he's told. Now where? Now where? I think it's literally flying across there like that. Will we reach it? Yes, we will. That's it.
Unity is achieved, but the door is not opening.
Okay, well, we need to address it, do we? Do we have the power?
Leonardo, come here.
No, it's a bit of cryptic clues needed. Cryptic deciphering.
Recognize these symbols?
No. Wait. These are the symbols that were shown to me by the Apple of Eden. They are in the wrong order. Let me just... If I rearrange these... Done!
Couldn't have done it without you, Leo. I think, yes, this is its conclusion.
This architecture.
Those are not Pythagorean symbols. 43, 39, 19, N, 75, 27, 42, W. Nothing. The cult of Hermes is wrong. The number is meaningless. You are leaving?
No mere number can repair the world. Come, my friend. Help me charter a ship to Navarre. I must finish with Cesare Borgia. It is not intended for us.
Ezio, what are you not telling me?
What else are you working on?
Well, I have begun several dissection studies. Then King Louis XII seems interested in hiring me as an engineer. Oh, yes, I'm thinking of repainting the St. John lost in the Villa Fire. Salai would model for it again, of course. Then, perhaps I will study a woman with child to see how her body changes.
Interesting. Tell me more.
There we go. He distracted his friend by asking about what he had on, and then immediately he was lost in his studies.
You can sedate Desmond now. We have the information we needed.
It's too late. The damage is done.
That's a shame. I wonder if it was going to go any further. I didn't press anything. It said he was going to be sedated and entering some kind of coma. There might have been a few more lines of dialogue we missed there. That is a shame. But they were map coordinates. Now, I've not done this myself, but I wonder if at the time it was released there was lots of rumours and theories going around, because it probably marks exactly in America where they head next for Assassin's Creed 3, where the temple is, and yes, that obviously rife with chatter at seeing that. And then we hear William Miles's voice. We hear how Desmond is still in a coma from his interaction with the apple. And just immediately he turns away. I've viewed it, we've witnessed it, we've read out those numbers. They don't mean anything to Leonardo. He's seen that technology before. He knows what that means. When Minerva briskly... He knew it from straight away when he met Minerva in Assassin's Creed 2, and she briskly just said, "This is not meant for you." It's like, shut your mouth, mate. Just stand there. Just bloody stand there. So he knows that's not... He's just got to be witness to it. That's all he's got to do. And he has, so he walked away. He's got bigger fish to fry. He's got this brotherhood in Rome, his mentorship, he's got his family. He's defeated the Borgias, but there's going to be more work to do with the Templars. They're not going anywhere. So he's got work to do in his own time, and he hasn't got time in the day to muse about what this might mean. Yes, it was a revelation. Yes, it kind of turned his idea of the world up on its head, but you know, you can't wonder about things that you're never going to know the answer to for so long before you just put it out your mind. It's why we don't dwell on the enormity of the cosmos. It's just too big for us. We've got we're only meant for earthly things. Well, most of us are anyway. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? This last playthrough was fun. It was shame it was paused in the middle, but we got there in the end. Ezio has risen from his traumas of losing his brothers, his father. He's got his family to safety. He got Villa Auditore back into repair. Fortunately, lost his uncle to the hands of Cesare Borgia, but over the course of a handful of years, he managed to get his revenge. And the apple told him where he could do that. The Borgias are gone. Lucrezia's still alive, but she's cowering in her villa. But the Templars are still at large. And in this situation, looking after dear old Leonardo, we've seen a message. And we've delivered that message. So we're going to leave Ezio here in this time period. He's going to go off. He's going to continue his help with the Brotherhood. He's still the mentor there. Obviously, plenty of stuff to do. And we're going to revisit him a few years later in Revelations. I think it's about a decade later, if I remember rightly. But what's next? Well, tomorrow I will be carrying on. Tomorrow, possibly. No promises, but I'm trying to do it daily. Daily when there's time. Tomorrow I should be continuing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And after that, look out on Wednesday. There'll be a poll for the game after that. 5 choices. Make sure you cast your vote for what you'd like to see. Thanks so much for all the usual faces and people that have joined this stream. Sparrow, Nikki, Alexa, Havox, and all the rest. It's been a pleasure to journey through this world with you. I've been the Patient Wolf, and this has been a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.